George goes inside. Oh, what a block from Gafford! Up 2 on the shot clock. Irving's going to have to hoist when he does. And he puts it in! Kyrie Irving!
The energy in this series has just been flipped around like a pancake. A Clippers team that looked like a dominating force in Game 1 has turned into a team that appears to be outmatched, despite the addition of Kawhi Leonard back in the lineup. A transformation caused solely due to the Mavericks' resurged lockdown defense. I mean, Russell Westbrook had more flagrant and technical fouls than points, and playoff P is once again pandemic P.
Ball game.
That's though. George.
3 out of the 4 core Clippers were essentially non-existent. Kawhi put up a measly 9 points on 4 of 7 shooting. Pandemic P put up 7 points on 3 of 11 from the field and 1 of 6 from 3. And of course, Russell Westbrook dropped an insane 0 points on 0 of 7 from the field and 0 of 4 from 3. No shocker there. And all the credit goes to the Mavs. No matter who was the primary on-ball defender, most of the time the Clippers were forced into making a tough shot. As we know in the NBA, players are simply too good, so rather than asking what we can take away, the question that needs answering is what we can give up to take something else away. And this is why the Clippers need Russell Westbrook to hit shots. The Mavs are completely willing to give Westbrook threes all night long in order to help on literally any other action. Let me show you. Maxi Kleber is the primary defender on Russ. Because they were willing to let Russ shoot, Josh Green can go to double Harden. Harden gets it to the middle, and typically this would be a decision for Kleber to make, but he knows the win-win situation is to stay in the paint. If Russell Westbrook hits at least half of those threes as he did in Game 1, we'd most likely be looking at a different game. But not only were the Clippers in jail offensively, they were just as bad defensively. Like in this play. From the looks of it, I'm assuming this is a Clippers attempt at a 2-3 zone. However, Paul George is for some reason simply sitting in a position without adapting to what's currently happening. He sees Derek Lively coming up to set a screen, and yet he is so late to react to anything. Luka gets a wide open 3. He ended up missing it, but you can't give Luka wide open 3s like that. Or look at this play. Kyrie beats Harden off the dribble and forces Zubac to contest at the rim. Look at Kawhi. He sits and waits too long. If he drops and covers Gafford before the lob, it's either a turnover or a possible kick to DJJ in the corner, who shoots 31% from 3. And I'm no NBA player, but in my opinion, I think a dunk is a better shot than a 3 from a 31% shooter. But unlike the Clippers, the Mavs led by Luka and Kyrie were locked in from the start, and everyone chipped in for this win. Whether it be Lively, PJ, Gafford, Green, DJJ, the result was the same. Good. Here, Lively sets a screen for Kyrie, and once he's blitzed, Kyrie passes to Lively on the roll. Lively kicks it to Dante, who drives, forcing a 2-on-1 for the lob. Let's just say there was a whole lot of this happening all game. The Clippers simply looked gassed out there, or maybe the Mavs just wanted it more. Paul George simply looked like he didn't want to play and rather just lose the game and move on with life already. I mean, look at this. There's no hustle from PG at all. He just jogs down the court instead of sprinting to stop a dunk, when he's the one that basically caused that turnover. But regardless of the nitpicks of this game, the Clippers are approaching dangerous territory now, being down 2-1 with Luka still waiting to have a, quote, good game. I mean, Luka literally shot 28% from the field and 23% from 3, and the Mavs still won by 11. If we put this into the perspective of Game 1, the Mavs would easily be viewed as the better team. It took the Mavericks to have one of the most horrific first halves in a while, and the Clippers to be on fire, just for them to win by around the same amount. But what do you guys think about this series? Have the Mavericks opened the door to playoff success, or do they still need more? And who do y'all have winning Game 4? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.